The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Baseball on New Country 104.3 KRKN. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of the Davis County Mustangs, Alice Kojo.
It's time for Mustang Baseball. Welcome to the Mustang Sports Complex as we wrap up the week with a South Central Conference matchup. Both teams looking for their first league win of the season as the Davis County Mustangs will play the first of two today versus the Centerville Big Reds. Pleasure to have you with us here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Alice Kojo. I am joined by Bryant Wilson, who is our on-site producer, and Kyle Smith back at our studios in Ottumwa. So whether you're listening on New Country 104.3 KRKN or watching either online stream on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube or Facebook pages, we appreciate you joining us on this Friday. Hope you had a pleasant week thus far. Has not been a good week for the Mustangs, coming off a doubleheader sweep at the hands of Cardinal and Eldon back on Tuesday. They've had a couple days to lick their wounds, and now they'll take on another South Central Conference foe as they look to claw their way out of the early basement they found themselves in the South Central Conference standings. We will take our first break, and when we come back, the starting lineups for Davis County and Centerville as we get set for Game 1. We're going to play doubleheader tonight here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Mustang Sports Complex. Brett Prevost on top of the mound, warming up for Davis County. So here are the starting lineups for Centerville and Davis County in Game 1 of our doubleheader. Abram DeCina is the catcher. He bats leadoff, batting second at shortstop, Rye Barnhart. Carl Lancaster is at third base, batting third. Batting cleanup, and at second base is Eli Hampton. Ewan Lechtenberg is in center field, batting fifth. Batting sixth in the right field is Yair White. Sully Ballinger is the pitcher for Game 1 for Centerville. He bats seventh, batting eighth, and at first base, Logan Caraccio. And batting ninth and in left field is Borden Huseman. Davis County has Peyton Schooley leading off at second base. Dexter Scott is at shortstop, batting second. Batting third is Presley Cantrell at first. Batting cleanup and the starting pitcher for Davis County here in Game 1 is Brett Prevost. Max Taylor is catching. He bats fifth. Batting sixth and in left field is Josh Settles. Noah Sizemore's at third base, batting seventh. Batting eighth, and the DH is Houston Schooley. He'll be batting for the right fielder, Quinn McCoy. And batting ninth and in center field is Duke Scott. So Abram DeCina, probably one of the most dangerous hitters in the South Central Conference, will lead things off for Centerville. Prevost on top of the mound. And first pitch of game one is coming to the plate, and it's high and outside for ball one. First pitch thrown at 4:57, running ahead of schedule. DeCina batting left-handed versus the right-hander Prevost. He winds and comes home with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken high outside for ball two. DeCina, as I said, ultra dangerous. As an eighth grader, he batted .556, which is absolutely ridiculous. And the numbers, as I continue to go on, are even more impressive. A .680 on-base percentage. He slugged .792. That's an OPS, on-base plus slugging, of 1.472. 1472 on-base plus slugging. A really, really good hitter. Maybe goes over 1,000 OPS. And there's a strike from Prevost to make it 3-1. DeCina did have one homer to go along with 17 RBI. And keep in mind, he did that as an eighth grader. He's just a freshman. 3-1 to count to DeCina, and it's low and outside for ball four, and it's a leadoff walk to start things here in game one. Davis County defense, Josh Settles is in left field. Duke Scott is patrolling center with Quinn McCoy in right. Noah Sizemore at third. Dexter Scott's at short. Peyton Schooley's the second baseman. Presley Cantrell is the first baseman. Max Taylor, the freshman, gets to start at catcher, and he awaits the first pitch from his starter, Brett Prevost, to Rye Barnhart. Prevost now pitching from the stretch. Quick slide step to the plate, and he fires the fastball in for strike one. Centerville off to a 1-6 start to the season. 0-1 the South Central Conference. They played their only conference game back on Tuesday. Throw the first, and DeCina's back safely. It was supposed to be a doubleheader in Albia. They got game one in, which Albia won 12-5, but rain washed away game two. It was a very soggy game two in Eldon as Davis County and Cardinal played through. A pretty impressive rain, but not rainy enough for either team to say, nah, we have enough, let's call it. Prevost paying a special close attention to DeCina, who leads off from first. The 0-1 pitch, DeCina does not go, and that pitch is a little bit low for ball one. This is a young Centerville team. Barnhart, also a freshman, starting at shortstop. One pitch with the runner going. Pitch is swung on a miss. The throw to second, and DeCina is out. Max Taylor's got another one. That is his third would-be stealer that he's thrown away. So DeCina is caught stealing for the first out. 1-2 to count to Barnhart. And Max Taylor, a freshman catcher, very impressive, throwing out base stealers thus far. 1-2 pitch, got him looking on the inside corner, and they're quickly two away. Funny how a leadoff walk usually spells doom for the team on defense. But once DeCina got wiped away on the bases, Prevost got the strikeout. Now he's an out away from a 1-2-3 inning in a very unconventional way. Connor Lancaster looks at a strike, although he checked his swing. Both teams got shut out in their last outing as Prevost winds and comes home with the 0-1. Oof. Misses belt high, maybe inside and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Anthony McClendon is calling balls and strikes here in game one. Tyrell Welsh is the field umpire. 1-1 pitch, curveball, bounces to the plate to make it 2 balls and a strike. Centerville's had a very busy week. They've played every day since Monday, and they lost 10-0 to Oskaloosa last night. Davis County coming off that doubleheader sweep at the hands of Cardinal. There's a strike to Lancaster to make it 2-2. They lost game 1 12-6 and then dropped game 2 10-0 in 6 innings. Prevost, a strike away from getting Davis County into the dugout. There's a one hopper to Scott at short. He straightens up, throws a perfect throw to Cantrell to retire the side. No runs, a hit, a walk, and nobody left. We will head to the bottom of the first. Centerville nothing. Davis County coming up on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
You're watching live coverage of the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
It's Davis County's turn to bat after Centerville was turned away in the top of the first. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Both teams looking for their first South Central Conference win of the season. Solly Ballinger is on the mound. Davis County shut out in their last game versus Cardinal 10-0. Runs have been hard to come by for the Mustangs, although they are 2-2 on the season. You wonder what the Mustangs effort will look like after Cardinal pounded them in that doubleheader back on Tuesday. Game time temperature touched just over 80 degrees. But it's one of those Iowa days where it will dip below 60 before the night is over as Peyton Schooley strides to the plate. GoBound did something weird, so I don't have up-to-date stats for either team because I will look at both teams and it would just say, okay, no stats for the season, which is weird as that pitch is low and inside for ball 1 to Peyton Schooley, who has done a wonderful job getting on base, especially drawing walks. Schooley drew 3 walks in game 1 against Cardinal and then 2 more in the nightcap as he takes a fastball at the belt inside for ball 2. So Schooley, for now, looks like he's going to be a mainstay in the leadoff spot. Main job of the leadoff man is to get on base. Strike called at the belt. But what to do about about batting second? Have a different 2-man at the helm for game 1. Oof, that pitch bounced about 57 feet in front of the plate, or that was a 57-footer. And with the count 3-1, Schooley with a pretty good eye as the leadoff man. I'm sure head coach Todd White has to take sign here. Here comes the pitch, and that's high for ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk to Schooley. So both teams had a leadoff walk to start off the game. Decino walked, however, he got thrown out trying to steal second. Peyton Schooley is a threat to take off at first as Dexter Scott is the batter. Schooley with a big lead at first. Scott swings at the first pitch and misses for strike 1. Scott was the number 9 hitter in the doubleheader versus Cardinal versus both Game 1 and Game 2, but he did a good job getting on base. He had 2 hits in Game 1, 2 walks in the nightcap. And the 0-1 pitch bounces away from Decina, but not far enough as Schooley gets thrown out trying to advance to second. Decina has an absolute cannon of an arm at catcher. And Schooley took a bit too long to try to decide to take second. And on the not-so-wild pitch, Schooley is caught stealing. So, just like Centerville, leadoff man is caught stealing. 1-1 to count to Dexter Scott. And that fastball catches the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Scott stands really close to the plate. He flinched away from that last pitch, but I think McClendon called it strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Breaking ball froze Scott. And this is like a mirror image. A walk, caught stealing, and then a called third strike on a number 2 hitter. 2 outs and the base is empty for big Presley Cantrell. Ballinger's first pitch to Cantrell is delivered for a strike. Cantrell's one of those players where the bat looks like a toothpick in his hands. Just an enormous human being. The 0-1, that bounces right to Decina. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cantrell had just 1 hit in the doubleheader back on Tuesday, an RBI single late in Game 1 as he fouls that pitch back to the concourse that almost hit a guy that was looking at the concession stand menu. Keep your head on the swivel when you're at the ballpark. 1-2 to count to Cantrell. Base is empty. 2 outs, bottom of the first. The pitch to Cantrell. He puts it in play, and it's a bouncing ball to Barnhart at short. He throws out Cantrell, and that is that. So Davis County goes down 1-2-3. We'll head to the second. No score on the Ottumwa Raider Group Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured.